Jaeden, there are some awesome cameos by metal royalty in the film. You have a scene with Scotty and Kirk Hammett, Rob Halford, and Tom Morello. Were they actually on set with you, or how was that scene filmed?
Yeah, so we actually shot that a few weeks after we wrapped in LA on this little studio, and it was quite entertaining to watch them all together. And they were talking about stuff that is like I shouldn't talk about because they're all friends. They've been in this scene forever, and just like they've essentially grown up together. But it's kind of amazing that and to see these people who are masters at their craft and try something new and see them be a little nervous was pretty special.
That's awesome. Adrian, there's a real insecurity to your character and has this strained relationship with his father. And we see this arc just play out throughout the film. Can you speak to just how fulfilling it is as an actor to have so much depth to work with for the character?
Yeah, very lucky. Very, very lucky. And also fun to play somebody quite different to myself, and also somebody who's what's the word, abrasive. He has no problem telling somebody to shut up, and I have many. I find that quite difficult. So that's interesting to do. That was an interesting process. But yeah, I was lucky to have somebody who had a lot of depth.
Isis, your character has some freak out moments in the film where you're cursing and throwing objects. Were those fun to play, or was it stressful to kind of get into that mind state?
It was so fun. It was so fun. I loved it. I never get to do that in my everyday life, so it's really nice to just get to go crazy. We didn't script them, so they were just kind of like, go. And so I just went. It was really good. Yeah, fun.
Awesome. And Jaeden, there's a lot of actual playing of instruments in the film. Did you have a musical background?
No, I'd never really played the drums. So it was a lot of practice, and I worked with this drummer Glenn Sobel, who's drummer for Alice Cooper's band. Amazing teacher. But it was about, so I had to start from scratch really.
Awesome. It looks really good throughout the film, all three of you. And Adrian, music's such a powerful form of expression, and your character really finds an outlet through it. Can you speak to just your own personal connection with music and how you related to the character?
Yeah, my mom's a musician. She's a pianist. So I think music is a nice grounding thing, and quite an emotive thing, for me. And it was nice. It was nice. Usually Hunter was almost softer when he was playing the guitar, which is funny because the music isn't soft. But it was nice to be able to juggle that with his dialogue, which is not soft. It's very harsh. So that was cool. That was fun to play with.
And then Isis, my last question. I was curious if you were a fan of metal music before this, and if not, did it really give you a new appreciation for the genre?
Yeah, I think I had this idea in my head of what metal was, and that it just wasn't for me. And then, yeah, throughout the process of making this movie, you realize that metal is so many different things all in one. And yeah, definitely, I have massive respect for it since making the movie. It's been really eye-opening, I think. Yeah, there's some songs I've got on my playlist. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys for the time today. The film turned out to be really fun.